Have you met Bryan Freedman yet? I know I haven't, but I wouldn't try this. Judge Lehman responds to this order and he just slaps her down.
Before they give you a chance, where sometimes people judge you.
For years, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were seen as Hollywood's golden couple. They had the kind of love story that felt almost too perfect to be real. Fans adored them not just for their red carpet chemistry, but also for their playful social media banter, quick wit, and unwavering support for one another. Their relationship seemed like the rare kind in Hollywood, one that was genuine, strong, and untouchable. But now, the illusion is starting to crack. What once seemed like an unbreakable partnership is now at the center of a legal storm that could destroy everything they've built. Their reputation, their careers, and their future in Hollywood all hang in the balance. The very foundation of their carefully crafted public image is under attack, and it's all because of a lawsuit no one saw coming. At the heart of this scandal is a staggering $400 million lawsuit that has sent shockwaves through Hollywood. The man behind it? Bryan Freedman, one of the most ruthless and feared lawyers in the entertainment industry. He's the legal powerhouse responsible for bringing down some of Hollywood's biggest names, the kind of attorney who doesn't just fight for his clients, he completely obliterates his opponents. And now, he has set his sights on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. The entire controversy began with an accusation. Blake Lively made headlines when she publicly called out her It Ends With Us co-star and director, Justin Baldoni, for allegedly creating a toxic work environment on set. She claimed that he had engaged in inappropriate behavior, gaslighting, and had even launched a smear campaign against her. At first, Hollywood seemed to rally behind Blake. The media ran stories in her favor, fans showed their support, and many praised her for speaking up. It appeared to be yet another instance of a powerful woman in the industry taking a stand against mistreatment. But then, things took an unexpected turn. Justin Baldoni didn't just deny the accusations, he fought back. And he didn't just fight back with a public statement or a simple legal response. He hired Bryan Freedman, a move that sent an unmistakable message. This wasn't just going to be a PR battle. It was going to be an all-out war. From the moment Freedman took over, the narrative began to shift. Instead of being on the defensive, he went on the attack. Justin Baldoni wasn't just refuting Blake's claims. He was suing her and Ryan Reynolds for defamation and extortion. The lawsuit demanded a mind-blowing $400 million in damages, instantly transforming what seemed like a simple dispute into one of the biggest legal battles Hollywood has seen in years. What made the situation even more shocking was that Ryan Reynolds, who had seemingly nothing to do with the accusations, was suddenly caught in the crossfire. According to Freedman's legal argument, Ryan had knowledge of Blake's allegations against Baldoni and had helped push the narrative in the media. If these claims were proven in court, the consequences for Ryan could be severe, potentially affecting both his career and financial standing. The Hollywood media machine went into overdrive. News outlets flooded headlines with speculation, and suddenly, the once beloved couple found themselves in a completely different position, no longer the charming Hollywood power duo, but the center of a scandal that threatened to ruin them. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, Freedman made his next move. Instead of just fighting Blake and Ryan, he went after the media itself. He accused major news publications of spreading misinformation and filed lawsuits against several high-profile outlets, including the New York Times, for allegedly misrepresenting the case in Blake's favor. But even that wasn't enough. Because in Hollywood, taking down a celebrity isn't just about discrediting them. It's about dismantling everything and everyone associated with them. Freedman's next target? Blake Lively's PR team. Rumors began swirling that a cover-up was in motion, that Blake's publicists had been working behind the scenes to control the narrative, influence the media, and ensure that negative press was buried. If Freedman could prove that a PR campaign was orchestrated to manipulate public perception, it could not only discredit Blake's claims but also destroy her credibility in the industry. The impact was swift and devastating. Suddenly, the unwavering industry support that Blake and Ryan once had began to erode. Major studios that had long backed them started distancing themselves. Brand deals that had been secured for years were quietly put on hold. Hollywood insiders began whispering about their downfall. And perhaps the most chilling part? If Freedman wins this case, Blake and Ryan could lose hundreds of millions of dollars, a financial blow that could cripple their Hollywood empire. So now, the question isn't just about who's telling the truth. It's about whether Blake and Ryan can survive this at all. Hollywood isn't just about talent, it's about public perception, power, and control over the narrative.
And right now,
Blake and Ryan are losing that battle. They only have a few options left. One possibility is that they could settle the case out of court. But doing so would likely mean admitting to some level of wrongdoing, a move that could have long-term consequences for their reputation. Another option is that they could fight back, but going against Bryan Freedman in a legal battle is an uphill war. His track record speaks for itself. He doesn't lose easily, and those who challenge him often end up completely destroyed. The final option is to disappear from the public eye, wait for the media frenzy to die down, and attempt to rebuild their careers later. But in an industry where reputation is everything, there's no guarantee that Hollywood will ever forgive or forget. Because once Hollywood turns on you, there's almost no coming back. So now, the biggest question remains. Will Blake and Ryan fight for their legacy? Will they risk everything to clear their names? Or are we witnessing the downfall of one of Hollywood's most beloved couples? One thing is for certain, Hollywood is never as it seems. What do you think? Is this truly the end for Blake and Ryan, or will this just be another Hollywood scandal that fades with time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and if you love deep dives into Hollywood's biggest controversies, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Because trust me, this story, it's far from over.